Imagine a financial fraud case so colossal it equates to 3% of a country's GDP. That's exactly what happened in Vietnam, with the real estate tycoon Truong My Lan at the center of it all. The scale of this fraud is staggering, with Lan being sentenced to death for her involvement in a $12.5 billion financial fraud case, marking the country's largest on record. Lan, a woman who once sat at the pinnacle of the real estate sector as the chairwoman of Thinh Phat Holdings Group, was found guilty of a laundry list of heinous acts: embezzlement, bribery, and banking violations. She had an insatiable hunger for wealth and power, and her actions not only shook the foundations of Saigon Joint Stock Commercial Bank, but also eroded trust in the party and state leadership. Lan's rise in real estate was meteoric. She wielded her influence and power with impunity, controlling the Saigon Commercial Bank illegally and using shell companies to secure loans. Her actions were not just limited to her, they were a family affair. Her husband received a 9-year prison sentence and her niece a sentence of 17 years. But the magnitude of Lan's fraud was not confined to the $12.5 billion she embezzled. The damage to the bank amounted to an astonishing $27 billion. The case is not just another instance of a corrupt tycoon exploiting the system for personal gain, but it's also reflective of a much larger issue: corruption in Vietnam. This case, involving complex asset restructuring and high-profile arrests, is a stark indicator of Vietnam's ongoing corruption crackdown. 85 others face charges in connection with the case, showing how deep the roots of corruption have spread. The verdict handed to Lan, a death sentence, 40 years in prison, and a $27 million compensation order, is a clear message of Vietnam's strong stance against corruption. Although Lan's family plans to appeal the verdict, the implications of this case are far-reaching. It has exposed the systemic corruption in Vietnam and has potentially paved the way for more stringent regulations and enforcement in the future. In the end, Lan's downfall serves as a chilling reminder of the consequences of unchecked greed and corruption. It's a story that will be remembered, a story that will hopefully deter others from following the same path. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.